All right. Happy rising, grand rising. Whenever this sees you, um, I set the intention that this finds the right people. Okay. And if it's not a message for you, then so be it. Just go about your day. Okay. For anyone new here, my name is Shani, and I have a message. Okay. So I'm not going to pull any cards. This is just a small message, okay? I don't tend for this message to reach a large crowd or it to be any message referring cards, okay? The energy that I am picking up on is I heard breach in data, okay? And then I had a dream about a person exposing themselves, okay? So this was so funny because in my dream, I was sitting, 666 could be significant. That was just a license plate. Let me clear. So in my dream, I was sitting at the table, and the only thing that I can remember, I don't know what the conversation that I was having with myself out loud. It was only me and another specific person. Okay. Feminine energy could be significant here. All right. As I was saying, I think the only thing that I can recall is me saying is one thing after another. But in the statement that I said in my dream, it was referring to something very simple and minor, okay? But the other energy in this dream thought that I was talking about something different. And the person basically said that it's probably your background. And I was confused. Something just told me in my dream to just kind of like be still. But I was genuinely like confused, and I was trying to figure out what is this person talking about my background. So, and that goes to say again that this breach in data, there could be somebody in your energy that is close to you that is exposing their true intentions, okay? In my dream, I interpret this person's thought process of me being out loud. And here comes the exposure. When I was like, I didn't even say anything. It was my face expression that gave it away, like confused. So this person was like, well, when you were younger, you went to jail. Something that like happened. It was like it was something that I didn't go to jail. I don't know. It just feels like the energy that somebody could be trying to bring up your past, okay? Bring up your past and use it against you, okay? So that could be significant where you got in trouble in your youth, or you got in trouble for something that was not pinned against you, but only certain individuals, family members, friends, whatever, know that what you did in the past, only they know, right? So when I tried to confirm, I'm like, what do you mean? Like, so this could even reference a job, like, because this situation felt like job related, where it was like somebody could be trying to apply for a job, but their background is being pinned. But this energy really just feels like somebody is trying to use your past against you. Okay, where the exposure came in, I recalled in my dream saying, hey, that had my background check. I don't know what this emphasis is about, but the background check came out clear. So I clarified saying that in my dream, and this individual was like, oh, like, oops, you just got exposed. So, y'all, what the helly? Someone is very intimidated about the beginnings, the new beginnings that you have in store. So it feels like they said the quiet part out loud. That's how I interpret the dream that I had. This person said the quiet part out loud with emphasis of exposure, right? Because it just seemed like within that dream, it started out with a suggestion. And then when the suggestion went on, the truth of the matter, the exposure came through. The intentions with the exposure came through. Meaning that, hey, it could just be that, but it seems like whatever this energy is, you and someone close to you could be on two wavelengths, right? Where your enemies or hidden enemies are being exposed to a whole nother level. And that's because you have a brand new beginning. 555, yes. You have a brand new beginning heading towards you. And source guides are trying to expose, really kind of expose. And mind you, this came through a dream, but also I feel like there's a sense of like you paying attention to the people and the connections that you kind of have emphasis on, like iffiness around. This is what this energy is confirming. It's confirming that you have a brand new start coming towards you, and you can already intuitively feel this energy coming towards you. But there is just some need to purging, some need of releasing past energies, whatever the case is, however this resonates with you. But it's about to get sticky. It's about to get nasty because Source is really tired of playing games. Source is really tired of playing games. And this feels like your other energies that are still holding on to you, preying on your downfall, wanting you to be stagnant, wanting you to be depressed, wanting you to blah, 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 whatever the case is, okay? That is just not happening anymore. All this sneaky, all this being behind the scenes is not... Source, boom. See, I had to pull out the cards. Source is not playing around. Yeah, it's like... Yeah. You see what I mean? It's like a thief in your energy. And I said I won't go pull no cards, but I felt the need. Source feels like there is somebody that is trying to sneak and sabotage your new beginning. They're waiting for their mark. They're waiting for their chance. And I think this is why a lot of exposure is coming through. Okay, for you to recognize that you do have a new beginning heading towards you. Okay, and they don't like that. But you are heavily, you get what I'm saying? You're heavily protected. You're heavily grounded. Okay, so whatever you have to do to kind of solidify and secure the deal, by all means, do that. But pray, cleanse, whatever you got to do to get these energies. And some of y'all already know it, so we're not even going to dive into like who is it. You already know some of these energies, okay? And if you are very intuitive, pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your feelings, pay attention, okay? So that you can be connected with source, angel, guides, whatever it is that you believe in, so that y'all can communicate and speed up the process. Okay, whatever is trying to hold you back, okay? I hope the rest of your day finds you well. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you next time. Peace.